Okay, I'm going to walk you through real quick. So, website, this is how you're going to demo everything or test everything for me. Works at webcams.dev. That's all you need. It'll forward you to the login. All right, click login, and you're going to log in with root test 123. I'll keep all the usernames and passwords in the email. Let's go log you in. I worked over the weekend to speed everything up. It's still, I don't know why it's taking so long. I got some stuff on my side. It goes fast on my machine. I think it's just a server because it's one core and very little RAM. But your workflow is basically you're going to have a client workflow and then a camera workflow. So I gave you a test brand, but you can add whatever you want. I don't know. Toshiba. All right. Create your cameras. Same thing with models. All right. And then if you want to add, you guys can do this now. If you want to add, this is a fake um, camera. I just threw it on there. These are working cameras. If you want to add a camera to the system, you can do that now. All right, just click the create button. Throw the IP address on there and the model. Okay, hit create. And then once you do that, the camera is in the system. Okay. Um, that's all that takes. You can create all this stuff here. You can create clients and work sites. That's your camera workflow. Your client workflow is generally you create the client. All right. You're going to need an email address that works because you're going to have to click one of these links. So I use tempmail.org on mine for temporary emails. You can use one as long as you use a working email that's not currently in the system. All right. So I haven't sullied you guys' emails with this stuff yet. But you can use your email addresses, but once they're in the system, you can't use it more than once because emails are unique, right? All right. So you add a client. Once the client's in, you can then use him to create a work site. And then lastly, once you have that done and the camera set up, you can then create a camera location where you basically select the work site and then a camera. Now, here's the thing you can't. I gotta rewrite this a little bit. It'll be quick, but I gotta basically take out the cameras that have locations attached already. So you'll create one, right? But you basically create that camera location. Once you create the camera location, okay, with the camera, it will now start. The application will now start harvesting the photos out of the FTP. So today, if you want, you can literally add another camera, start sending the photos over. You can do that first. So set up a camera with the server information in the FTP, get that rolling, okay, and then add the camera, and then add it as a camera location. As soon as you add it as a camera location, on the very next 15-minute tick, it's going to grab all those photos that have been pushed in there since you added or set the camera up, and it's going to basically put them away. All right. So that is basically root. Um, you also will have created alpha a client, and when you create a client, you create the client admin, and this is what his screens look like. So I'm gonna log in as one that I created already. All right. So now I'm logged in as client admin. Give us a second. Okay. So now you can see my users. I've got two: a user, alpha user. I messed up the password. I forgot what it is. An alpha user. Active versus setup. Active means I click that email and I can actually log in. If I'm in setup, I can't do shit. Um, except click that email. Work sites. I've got worksite 1 here. As you can see, I only could see my work sites. That's another thing I wrote this weekend. I took all the other people's information out of here. All right. And what you do is, once you create a user, let's say I create a user, even if he's not accepted, create the user, and then you update the work site, and then you're able to come in here and add him, make sure he's ticked off, and then he'll be able to view this next screen. So that's Alpha Admin. It's super simple. Again, I got to clean all this up, But Alpha Admin, all he's doing is really creating his users and then assigning them to the work site so they can view the imagery. So I'm going to log out. And lastly, I'm going to be a user. And test 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to log in. And this is going to take a little bit. I made some changes here. All right, so as you can see, I'm pulling one image only as a thumbnail and showing it up here. Let's create a time lapse. So you screen this again. We'll clean all this up, but I want to get you guys testing as soon as possible. So come here, pick your start date. Right now there is a bug. You have to pick an end date -1. I'm gonna fix that. It'll probably be done tonight or tomorrow night. I'm not sure why. And then you click the create time lapse button. This is gonna take a while. What it's doing, it's going through, it's gathering all your images, all your photos that are in that time period, and then it's also going to create the time-lapse video because we ticked it off in there as well. And it's using your algorithm for selecting only a couple images per day. And I apologize for sounding so tired. I worked late last night on this because I wanted to get you guys testing this week. And we keep waiting. I should have picked a smaller start and end date, but there we go. So now we're done. Download the files. Here you go. And get rid of these guys here. Come here. We can now open. And we should have a working MP4. Cool, which we do. All right, that's testing. I'll send you the emails. Oh, no, I'll send you the usernames and passwords that you need to do what I did. Feel free to create your own. Just make sure they're working emails that you have access to.